Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. Before we start the regular program, a short announcement. Tomorrow, January the 31st, Keen will host another public test for the next update of Space Engineers. This one will last from 10 a.m. UTC to Monday the 4th of February at 10 a.m. UTC. Cosmic Chimp and me were asked to stream again on Twitch and YouTube. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. UTC we will be streaming on our channels. UTC, by the way, is London time basically, so if you want to look that up, that is, I don't even know what the abbreviation is for. And we will also be hosted on the Keen Community Network Twitch channel. All the links will be in the description below, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. That would be nice. Yeah, thanks. And now we go into the regular program. Okay, I finished all the cowlings. By the way, that was a word I learned anew. I thought the name would be different, but cowling seems to be the right word. I didn't know that. So they're all finished, but you can see there is no grills, no meshes in here, because only one person suggested something. But Alex Hudson said maybe put some lights below this so that it gives a nice effect. I especially don't want to do that, as good as the suggestion is, but I want to basically distract from the fact that there's just flat things below here. And so yeah, I will take a look. Maybe we can do that, but I will for now refrain from doing that. So yeah, nobody help me to make a decision, so I will make one and you will have to live with that. I don't know when I should do the questions about this. In the middle of the video doesn't seem to work, so people just don't do it. In the beginning should be more appropriate, I think. So I will go with this version. This version for my test is maybe a bit too smooth, and so I will remove that and then continue this and then bring that to all of the cowlings here. That is neat. And maybe if I will take a look if I put in more of the thrusters, so we don't have to live with the ground below. I really, now that I have them all, I really start to like that. I'm happy with that. Good. We need to change the color later for all these things. And I hope, yeah, it might get dissolved and then it might end up on the ground, but I found out that we are hovering so close to the ground that it doesn't really matter. Okay, it is, I think, this color. Okay, let us start with that. Another thing I might want to do today, if it's possible, is to go back to space and work a moment on the tram. I downloaded Azimuth's open cockpits and I want to bring in the seats into the tram. The open cockpit makes it possible so that I basically can steer the whole thing from every seat, and that might be nice because then I don't have to work with remote controls. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Then I don't have to work with the remote controls. That makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, that's right. Yes, that's right. And then we just put in this. And then we go up top and work work more on that. Okay. So, interior plates, good. I don't know if I have enough here. Might have to produce some. So another thing that I want to do is change the thrusters in the back, but I want to change them just kind of below, and maybe the one that that worked to the front. I will show you that in a second. Okay, no space here. There is no space. Yesterday I followed one of the... Why do I have so much? 200. Now I should be able to just fill up. So yesterday I followed an unknown signal and tried to dismantle it. And I didn't take this ship. I didn't think about that, to take this ship, to just bring it back to the ship. But yeah, I will have to get used to this. Okay, what I want to do is change out maybe just the interior thruster here, because on the outside these ones look kind of nice, and I also want to have the spinning turbine there. That seems to be very, very nice. And then I don't want to go with one of the LY thrusters in the bottom. That will not look nice. So forward thrust will be provided by normal turbines. The braking thrust, the deceleration, will be done with an LY thruster, because then I might be able to bring this wall a bit back, because the LY thrusters are only 2 blocks deep, high, whatever. And then I can bring this a bit back. And the stopping power should be stopping power. That's something that you use for for weapons. The deceleration should be greater. We should get a bit more deceleration with the LY thrusters. And on the interior, or on the inside of the ship, it doesn't really matter. Need to also get rid of these lines. Alex Hudson said that he likes the staircase more. That's good. Maybe we will keep it then. I'm not sure. For 2 decks or 3 decks, we can go with the staircase, I think. So maybe this one we will have to change, but we will see. The front needs to be closed. And yeah, when the thrusters are in place, we can work more on this. So it starts 2 below this 9 here, then 1 to the front. Fill this up. I need to produce more interior plates. I have the feeling. Go down 1. Another row in front of this. Yeah, tomorrow. I said that in the announcement in the beginning. We will stream again. We got asked by Keen again to do a bit of testing and seeing how everything works out. In the announcement there were some nice things that I think are good changes for the new public test. So we will get some we will, it seems, now be able to progress as a faction instead of everybody on their own. That's a good thing in my opinion. At least when you're together, that's nice. Maybe we will have to see how that works out when somebody joins later. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's test to work more on that, and the test will be longer, so that's a neat thing. Test will last for the whole weekend, and that gives me maybe the opportunity to go on Friday onto the test service, work a bit more there and see what we can do there. I'm not sure, but it would be nice to do that. Okay, I need the production tab, and I need to get some more interior plates. I hope we have the materials for that. So you can see I also did the connections to the ship for each of the cowlings. The only thing I didn't do was to put in the fuel lines, but I think I will do that too today. So we can, is that one apart? So it's, we'll take this away. For the back ones I will go with just conveyors, not connect them up. Here we can go with conveyors. Okay, let me see. Conveyors. As long as we have the interior plates, I think we can do that. I have to take a look at the fuel level. Okay, it's completely close to this part. And now, oh no, I need to change the color of these. Although maybe have them in the darker gray could be neat. So let us go and change these ones too. Yeah, I think that's neat, because then we see a difference and have a bit of contrast to the surrounding blocks. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, back here we will go with just these blocks. Putting more and more conveyor junctions on there again could lead to more and more problems. The world is in distress enough. So it's funny. Oh no, what's happening? What was that? I was going down and I don't know. Okay, don't touch the surface. So yesterday, or not yesterday, after the last recording, I went into no, not last recording, after the stream or so, I went into the information room on the Big Blue, and for some reason the whole computer not freaked out, but ran. I can hear when the computer runs hotter, so I can hear that, because then everything ramps up, and for some reason the whole time it ran quiet as usual. But going into the room with the small holographic tables, I have the feeling these make problems. I will have to test that. I will have to turn them off and see what happens. The one holographic table that is set to grab basically a blueprint from the Big Blue, an actual blueprint, not an actual, not an actual, a direct blueprint of the Big Blue. That kind of runs crazy when I start the game, or when I first come into this room. It's weird. The other one is set to a certain blueprint of the Empress that is somewhere in the blueprint category, and it runs a lot smoother. It starts normal and it just goes into its normal, into this normal state very, very quick, and I don't know what's up with the other one. So I might have to take a blueprint of the Big Blue and test if that runs smoother. Maybe the holographic displays make a bit of problems. I'm not sure. It's just again one of my voodoo magic hunches that I get, where I think maybe we should do and try that. Okay, one to the front, and then Kmex always calls this hesitations, when the game suddenly starts to just stop. And I just wanted to say there was a hesitation. It's today I found that one of the channels I always look out to when he or she, I don't know, makes a video is BuCube0. He makes builds in KSP. I myself, I don't play KSP at the moment, or haven't played it, let's say, in a long time. But I always look out for his videos for some reason. He makes beautiful builds in Space Engineers, not in Space Engineers. He did some stuff in Space Engineers too, but he is doing most of his, she, yeah, I will say he, don't get angry with me, is doing crazy nice builds on in KSP, and I really enjoy watching the videos for some reason. But he's posting really irregular. That makes that makes it umso a lot umso besser. I wanted to say something in German. It makes it all much nicer when I get to find one of his videos in my subscription box. Okay, good. Let me finish this, and then we will go to. No, we will finish the thrusters here. Yeah, we're going back to space. Is, if I have time, the last thing I want to do. I will go and remove the thrusters, finish up the thrusters, and then we take a look at this, how this looks. That's what I want to do. Let me go and remove the deceleration thrusters and put the new ones in place. Okay. First this one. LY thrusters. Can remove this now. No. It's the large one. And we will use it in gray this time. Okay, there's this wall. We will directly plonk it on this wall here. I would say a 7. Do this. Okay, I will repeat this for the other side. I removed the walls of heavy armor blocks, and now I want to replace them. So is 2 away enough for this? I hope it is. If it breaks through, at the moment there's nothing it could burn. I will have to at one point take a look if it's even on. I'm pretty sure I turned the whole thruster damage thing on, and I hope these ones are not too crazy with thruster damage. So I don't know if the LY thrusters are set to burn something especially well. That could be the case. Good, more production. Did I run out of nickel? I shouldn't, or? Nickel. Ooh, my refinery is empty, so I don't have ores anymore. Ooh, I need to go a bit on an ore run, I would say, then otherwise I might run into the problem that I don't have enough material to produce certain things. Good. Thrusters. The big Atmo thrusters. Turn this around and then plonk that down. And do that on the other side too. I can close that off later. But then we have full thrust ahead, I would say. And again, it should... this should work out well. So that the LY thruster, for one, it doesn't always run. That's a good thing here. And the next thing is it should put out a lot more power than the normal thrusters. Another thing I want to put in today, or one thing that I saw that we could put in, is the hangar doors there at the bottom. This one also needs to be done. I'm not sure if it needs to be that long, but on the other hand, it is always good to have a bit of wiggle room there, so that's what we will do. I might put in a wall there to put then I kind of think about how to go with maybe sealing this up later. The hangar, I could just leave it open so that I can open the hangar doors and know there will be no oxygen in there. So I think I will do that. Seal up the front room. So maybe this part, but don't seal the hangar part, and maybe then again seal this part, although for the reactors I also could just leave them unsealed for now. I think that's a good idea. Okay, let us go and put some hangar doors down. I will use the normal ones. These ones are just too long. Hangar doors on the outside of the whole thing, so that I can bring in a wall that closes off the thruster there, and then have maybe in the middle. So let me show you that in a second. Have some walkways or some catwalks up here, so that I can go into whatever I want to dock down here. So the small scout ship, I definitely want to dock in here. So this one will go to down there. That's why I made this thing so narrow, kind of. And so the next thing should be yeah, maybe putting in a wall here, so at least make the preparation for that. I could close this off and then have a whole separate thing for the thrusters here. Or maybe, ooh, let me take a look how the energies changed. Not the energies, how the energy, 6 days still, so that should work out. I had a crazy déjà vu right now that this thing would fall out of the air. Don't know why. Another thing I should maybe take a look at is the lifting thrust of the whole thing right now. Up. It's at half the usage, so that should work. Good. Okay, the back thrusters are done. They are nicely nestled into that, and now this compartment I will also close, and we will put a hangar door here. I could also do some work with windows or so, maybe, and then we will have I'll close off this. This and this, and then we have these really narrow hangars where we can again put in the scout ships or something like that. Connection for the whole shebang can come from over here. Maybe put a conveyor here, and then also a conveyor here. We could also do it from the middle of the whole room. Let me do this. 6. Put in the components, so small steel tubes. That should be happening, I hope. No. Oh, no small steel tubes. Then I shall produce some of them. Why did it only produce one? Okay. Come on, finish that. Thanks. Also needs to finish these. And again, then maybe some catwalks up here, and put some connectors up top. I'm not sure. Maybe have the connectors farther back, and then maybe have a bit more space in the front to build something. The thruster will be closed off, so it will not be visible from here. I kind of want to hide these. I don't know. It's something I don't like to see inside of ships, and so we will hide these just behind a wall. I just want to have a way to get into this, so to eventually make repairs or something like that. Good. I think I'm recording for far too long now. Space trip will be happening later. I will build this up now and work a bit more on this, and then we will bring in the small ship into here and use this to, I don't know, to yeah, it's still our scout, and we will use the original hangar for that. I want to clear out the deck a bit so that I can eventually work up top and do some work there. That would be nice. Okay, good people. Thanks for watching, I would say. I hope to see you in the next video. Take a look at the description. There's all the links to Twitter, Patreon, to my Discord, to the Steam collection with all the mods that I have in here, some more. I updated this thing, and there should be now all the mods like the LY thrusters, the azimuth reactors, and all that stuff should be in there now. Good. Yeah, people, I hope to see you in the next one, I would say. See ya, guys.